Today, I'll show you how you can create a movie app using Nowa. All the data you see here comes directly from an API. You can browse movie details, view images from the movies, and even see similar movies recommendation. You can search for movies, check their details, and save them on your favorite list. To manage favorite, you need to log in. Let's log in now. Just need to email and password. We are logged in. Here you can see my favorite list. Profile tab. Also, you can add movies to your favorite list. It's super simple. Just add that button. Even you can check it from your favorite tab. Also, you can remove item from your favorite list. All of those I built using AI, and I'll show you how you can do that. Let's get started. Open your browser and go to nowa.dev. Let's get started. I'm already logged in. You can create a new project, but we're going to the sample project and using this movie template from here. Let's call it movie app. Initially, it looked like that. You have all the screens you need to build a movie app, and all the data are here are dummy data. Even you can preview it, how it looks. It looks good. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add API and authentication to this template. For that, let's go to the browser, go to moviedb.org. We're gonna use them. They have an API to get movie information. Make sure you have a profile. Go to the API documentation. Their API documentation is really good. Let's go to the now playing endpoint. This is the endpoint. And to add the API on Nowa, go to the Nowa API tab. Let's clear this plus sign and let's create a new collection. Now let's add the base URL. This is our base URL. As you can see on every endpoint that is common. So let's copy it, paste it here. They don't give us API key, but they do have authentication using header. Let's add the header. As you can see, they show us here the header we should use and do API call. So we just copy that and paste it in Nowa. And that's it. We're done with our basic setup. Now let's add now playing endpoint. So just copy that path. Here, press the plus sign, add new request. Let's call it now playing movies. Paste the endpoint. Yes, let's test it. Run test. As you can see the result here. Okay, we can add parameters such as pages. Let's do it. Let's pass it here. Now it's hard coded. Go to the parameter. Let's call it pages. The type is integer. I'm gonna say the default value is 1. Here, add a dollar sign. This pop-up comes in. Let's select page. Now you can pass parameter dynamically. For example, let's say we want to show result from 10 page and it works. Now let's create the model for our API response. As you can see, it shows everything we need here. Okay, I don't need this dash, so I unselect that one. You can even rename the model name. I'm gonna call it TMDB Movies Model. Okay, we're done. Let's show the data on our app. For that, we're not gonna do it manually. We're gonna ask the AI to do that. Make sure, as you can see, I'm selected that part and I'm gonna ask the AI to show data from our now playing endpoint. Okay, it's working as you can see. Let's wait a bit. Okay, okay, it's done. It says it replaced the dummy data with API data. Okay, let's preview it. Let's see if it works. Yes, it works perfectly. Now let's add the trending movies. Let's go to our API, go to the popular endpoint. Let's copy it. The procedure is same. Go to the API tab, add new request. Let's call it popular movies. Paste the endpoint and add the parameter, page equal, page, and let's say integer, dollar sign, so that the pop-up comes in from local, select page, let's test it. Okay, we made a mistake. Let's go back. We need to make sure the default is 1. Yeah, now it's working. We're not gonna generate new model. We're gonna use the previous one. Now let's back to the AI chat, select that trending parts and just say show the popular movies from API. Hit enter, it's working. Let's wait a minute and we're done. As you can see, it says what it does. Add the movies from popular movies. Let's play it. Yes, now it's getting data from API for more popular and trending movies. Lovely. List shows 5 upcoming movies here. Let's go to documentation and go to the upcoming movies tab. Instead of copy the endpoint, let's copy the whole path of the documentation back to Nowa and let's create a new chat as it's going really, really big. What I'm gonna do, I ask the AI to show all upcoming movies from API and I just pass the API doc URL here and show me 5 movies from here. As you can see, it working. It checks the endpoints and create the upcoming endpoint for us. That is awesome. Voila, it's done. Okay, let's go to the API. As you can see, it created the upcoming endpoint for me the way we did. And let's preview it perfectly. As you can see, it shows 5 upcoming movies from the API. By the way, this is not recommended. Adding your endpoints manually give you much better and stable result. Here, the changes AI actually made, I don't like them. So if you're someone like that, you can undo the changes. Just click that button and voila, you are back to your old stage. Look at the API. It also removed the upcoming APIs from here. So what actually I want, I just need to keep that minimal look. So let's copy our previous prompt, just paste it, and also I'm gonna mention it, use that card that already used in the movie slider. Let's hit enter and let's wait for the outcome. Okay, it takes a lot of time. Okay, it's done. Let's see. Okay, it added the upcoming movies for us again. Okay, let's preview it. Perfect. Now I like that. Now we have the perfect slider. The only thing left here is the TV shows, and the procedure is exactly the same we did for the movies. Go to the documentation, and we're going to show trending TV shows here. Let's copy the endpoint. Go to the API tab. Let's add new request. I'm going to call this trending TV shows. Paste the endpoint, and here they have 2 options. You can check trending TV shows daily or weekly. Let's go for the weekly one. And also let's add the page. Create a parameter called page, integer, default 1, dollar sign. Let me show the pop-up. Go to the local. You can see the page parameter here. Add it. Let's test it. Yeah, it's working perfectly fine. Now let's create the model. Same response. Yeah, looks good. Hit next. Let's change the model name to TMDB TV shows model. Okay, we're done with our API setup. Let's go to the AI chat and just ask here shows the data from trending TV shows API. That's it. Hit enter. Just wait a bit. Yeah, we are done. As you can see, it says it getting data from the API. Let's preview it. Okay, it shows error. If you see an error, something like that, the solution is very, very simple. What you just need to do is just reopen the project like that. I reopen the project and let's preview that one. As you can see, it getting the TV shows data from API. There is some issue we are facing. Pretty soon we're gonna fix it on the next update. Now, whenever you click any movie, it navigate to this dummy details page. Let's get data from API. Now go to our API documentation, searching for movie details. Here, movies inside details. Let's copy that endpoint path. Back to Nowa, go to the API tab and let's add a new request. Let's call it movie details. Just paste the endpoint here. Now let's create a parameter for the movie ID. It's also an integer. Okay, let's go and get an ID for a movie to test the API. Looks good. Let's close it. Dollar sign pop-ups comes in. Movie ID. Hit test. Okay, there's an issue. I think it's a okay. It's a DB shows. That's why it's not working. Let's get a movie ID. Let's get that one. Okay. Okay, nice. Now it's working because we made some mistake on the ID. Let's set the default ID to that one. Now let's create a model for that. That the response. Okay. As you can see, movie details have a lot of stuff. Most of them we don't need. That's why I just unselect them. Everything looks good. Looks good. Okay, we're done. Now let's update our dummy movie details data with real data. Let's select the whole page, go to the chat and ask when user tab the movie shows info, get the info from API. And I mentioned I already added the API and I just asked the AI to skip the similar part. Let's hit enter. Let's wait a bit. Okay, it looks like it's done. Okay, next step need to add navigation. Okay, I also ask it to add the navigation for us right now. Okay, it's done. Let's preview it. Okay, nice. As you can see, whenever I tab the movie, it shows it information, but not everything. But yeah, it's working currently, but not perfectly. Let's add the missing part. Go to the chat, and I'm gonna ask the AI to add the similar movie section as we have previously with dummy data. Also add the slider that we have. Okay, it added the slider. Let's preview it. Nice. It added a gallery of images, but only one image. That makes sense. Also similar movies. Okay, let me fix that gallery at first because we need to get images from API. Here, as you can see, we have images endpoint. Let's copy it. As usual, go to Nowa API, add it to new request. Let's call it movie images. And for the endpoint, we also need movie ID. Let's create the movie ID parameter. Get the ID, obviously it's integer, put it there, and discard that part, add a dollar sign, and select movie ID, and we are done. Let's test it. Perfect, it works perfectly. Let's create a model for that. Yeah, works perfectly fine. I think it looks good to me. Okay, done. Now let's select that part, go to the AI chat, and ask it to get images from the movie images API. And yeah, it's done. Let's preview it. Now you can see we have the images that movie have a lot of them. Now it looks much, much better. Let's try with another one. Yeah, nice. We have a lot of movies. The last thing we need here is the similar movies. Go to the API doc. As you can see, we have a similar movies section. Same, go to the endpoint path, go to the Nowa on API, add new request. Let's call it similar movies. Mm-hmm. Paste the endpoint. And let's create the parameter called movie ID, integer, and paste our ID. Let's test it. Yeah, it worked perfectly fine. And we don't need to create a model because it's the same as our TMDB movies model. So we use that one. Let's go to the AI chat and select the similar part and let's ask get similar movies from the similar movies API. Hit enter. Let's wait a moment to finish it. I think it's done. Now let's preview it. Now, whenever you click on movies, you can see the similar movies that have. You can see their information and the images. Perfect. We added how to get movies from API, also show their details. But one thing is missing. The rating is not getting from API. So let's ask the AI to fix that. The rating are not coming from API. Fix it. Simple as that. Okay, it's done. What it does, instead of like on TMDB, they are using 10 skill rating, but it convert it with 5. So as you can see, it's looking here at 7, but you can see it's like 3.5 it here because it divided by 2. But everything looks fine. Now it's coming from the API. You can fix it. Just ask the AI to use actual rating. It's up to you. Now let's add the search feature to our movie app. Same goes to the API documentation and search. Go to the movie search. Here is the endpoint. You can see as a parameter, we can pass the query. Let's copy it, go to our API tab and add a new request. Let's call it search movies. Let's paste the endpoint and add the query parameter. Add the parameter here and it's a string. You can add $sign if you want to do it manually. Just add a curly bracket and add the mentioned query. Let's test it. By default, let's call it Tor and let's test. Yes, it's working perfectly fine. Let's add a model. It's exactly look like our movies model. That's why I select that one. Let's cut it. Select the search page. Back to AI. Let's ask the AI to implement the movie search from the API. Also, if no movie is found, it shows an error message. Also, keep the initial loop at it is. It's working. Okay, it's done. Let's preview it. Go to the search. Let's search for Thor. As you can see, it works perfectly fine. Okay, let's search for other stuff. Yes, it's working, but whenever we tab any movie, it's not or navigate to the details page. Let's ask AI to navigate to details page. It's working. Okay, it's done. Let's try it right now. Let's search for Thor. Okay, miss. Yeah, it navigates perfectly. Right now, we have a movie app where it shows upcoming movies, trending movies, TV shows from API. User can see any movie information. They can search for any movie they want and see their information and images. On the next part, I'll show you how to add movies to favorite. Also use authentication using Superbase so that user can sign in and sign up. So see you on the next one.